Hey guys, welcome back to the channel at Osiris and Phoebe, and today as you can see we got this purple Black Panther, we got the Black Panther update, and yes, the update is really cool because you're getting a good rework for Black Panther. His uniform is really impressive, but yes, the price is really high, 5,500 crystal to get this monster uniform. But yes, okay, you're getting a good amount of stuff from that pack as well. You're getting 2 CTPs, 1 premium card, this brand new killer uniform, and you're getting a tier 2 advancement ticket and a bit of crystals as well with gold, I think. And yeah, before starting this video, thank you Daniel for letting me have your account and make this video. Without you this video won't be possible. Thank you. And yeah, today we are going to have a comparison of Shuri with her native uniform, that is the Marvel Legacy uniform, and the Marvel's Black Panther uniform. So we'll be discussing what are the things that you're getting without the uniform and with the uniform, and what is so good about her uniform. So for the details page, right now I am having maxed out cooldown duration, almost maxed out ignore defense, a good amount of critical damage and critical rate, and she has native ignore dodge as her 4-star passive as well. So all the gears are at level 20, and the last gear is roll for ignore defense. Skills, all skills are at level 1 except the third skill, because it is the self-buffing skill in which you're getting 15% of all attack, all defense and all speed. And you are also getting 70% of decreased damage received whenever you cast this skill. So after casting this skill for 5 seconds, you will take 70% of the less damage from any enemy character, and that's really cool. For the isolate set, I would prefer to go with Overdrive, as she has the skill in which you're getting 15% of attack speed buff. So Power of Angry Hulk is of no use because you're getting a good amount of buff from this skill. But even after this skill you're not getting maxed out attack speed, you can definitely go with Power of Angry Hulk. But for this account, for Danny, I would say it's Overdrive. Then for custom gear, I went for a critical damage with guard break immunity and invincibility for 3 seconds. So if you are not going to buy her uniform, this obelisk will really help you because guard break immunity is really important for this girl. Her skills are really cool, the immunity and the other stuff work if you're having a good amount, if you are having guard break immunity, because she might get guard broken while casting those skills and you will run out of those benefits from the skills. So for the skill rotation, it's pretty simple. Her damage is really cool, and yes, her 4th skill is really impressive without the uniform because it's a long iframe and the animation is really fucking crazy. So I start with skill number 5 because it's an immunity skill and it has stun as well. So you'll get the immunity during the initial phase, and then when the crow bangs the enemy, you will get 3 seconds of stun, and that's really cool. Then I move with skill number 3 because it is a self-buffing skill and this is really cool. Then I go with skill number 2 because it has a good amount of hits and stun. It is an instant iframe, so if you're out of immunity, you can cast this skill to save yourself from the enemy. Then my favorite skill, skill number 4. It's really awesome. It has the bleed damage and the area of damage is really cool. I mean, she gets the enemy into the crow tornado and they are just waiting there to get killed. And this is a long iframe. Then skill number 1 is really cool because it's an instant iframe and it has that little push. So what you should do, start with skill number 5 because it will give you immunity as I said. Then definitely go with skill number 3, then 2, and whenever you see that you are about to end up with the immunity, instantly go with skill number 4. And in skill number 4, at the end phase, you might take hits. So whenever you see that you are about to end up with the iframe, go with skill number 1. So that's pretty simple with this girl. Get a guard break immunity obelisk and you will enjoy a ton of damage from this girl. Now let's move on to her uniform and we'll see what are the benefits that we are getting while equipping her uniform. So we'll go with the uniform list to show you the bonus. So by equipping this uniform at the initial phase, you will get 15% of all attack and all defense. That's cool because you're paying 1050 crystals during the sale time to buy this uniform, and you're getting almost all skills being reworked. So as the uniform bonus, whenever the skill output enhancement is used, you are getting super armor effect and all defense for 7 seconds, and it is on a cooldown for 1 second, and that's really cool. So what are the things that you're getting with this girl with the uniform? The skill changes are really cool, and the power output, the damage output from this girl is really impressive. So let's see what skill rotation that you should follow with this girl. Now the skill number 5 is giving you 7 seconds of immunity rather than just 5 seconds of immunity. So that's really cool because you are getting 2 seconds of increased immunity. So whenever you cast this skill, you'll see that each time she hits the enemy, you have the 3 hits, then you have multiple sub hits. So at the 3 main hits, you are stunning the enemies for 2 seconds, I think. Yeah, it's 2 seconds, and that's really cool because with 3 hit, you're getting 2 seconds of stun each time, and that's really impressive for Shadowlands and for AC as well. Then at skill number 3, you are getting that super armor effect, and that's really impressive. Skill number 2 now is a short iframe. I think it's almost the same duration and it has the stun. Skill number 1 is, I think, being tampered because now it's not an instant iframe. You are not in an iframe at the beginning of the animation, but at the end of the animation you are in an iframe. And skill number 4 has been changed something similar to Quicksilver. Almost the same animation, and I love it. You are getting additional stun at the end of the skill, and whenever you equip this uniform, you are getting 45% of damage being damage increase to supervillain types and 35% damage reduction from supervillain types. So she is also enhancing her tier 2 passive with this uniform. So whenever you start with this uniform, you should go with skill number 5 because it's dealing a ton of damage. Then go with skill number 3 because it will give you the buff. Then to skill number 2 or skill number 1, whatever you like. Then definitely to skill number 4, and then repeat. You can use 2 or 1 to save yourself from the enemy because they have that iframe effect, but whenever you cast 1, be sure that you are in immunity because it is not having the iframe at the beginning. And definitely after the uniform, you're getting an improvement to her damage output because I tested her on World Boss, and you'll be watching that clip right now when I stop speaking. So I was about to kill the World Boss in 1 minute and 9 seconds without the uniform, and with the uniform it was just 51 seconds if I'm not wrong. You'll see that and you can verify that. So now if you guys like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to our channel, and do let me know in the comment section below what do you think of this beautiful monster. Have a nice day, guys.